Hello everyone, welcome to Footballbrehz, a platform where rival fans discuss, debate and banter each other on all topics that are football. I'm the OS and I'll be your host for today's show. Back with us we have Chelsea fan Kadus, we have Spurs fan Ben, and we have Arsenal fan Kemal. And today we're going to preview the FA Cup games coming up this weekend, big games coming up this weekend for the semi-final, and also one of the Premier League games as well, because Spurs are not in the FA Cup. So before we go into that, please can you go subscribe, like, comment, and follow. Very important. We're not going to move until you do that. Okay, no, actually, we're going to move. So let's continue with this. So we're going to go to the first game of the FA Cup. And first we'll do Arsenal versus Manchester City. I think this is the worst nightmare for any Arsenal fan right now. Kemal, how do you feel about that game? Do you feel you got any chance of coming through? Because remember, you played them before and you won against them and Chelsea to get to the final and win.
But didn't they just rest all their players?
Yeah, and they rested their players today for you guys. How do you feel?
First of all, I need to say well done to men like Ben and Tottenham for beating Arsenal. What more can I really say about that?
You guys got battered. I forgot about that. That's
hold on. We didn't get battered. Arsenal were a better team.
Arsenal
were a better team.
Remember last week?
We were a better team.
Yeah, because 2, Spurs 1. Remember that?
Actually, I said 3-1. So
no,
how about you go back?
3.
Yeah. How about you go back? But well done for that win. You guys didn't deserve it, but you brought home the biscuits, so that's the main thing. So
I don't understand what they didn't deserve it talk. I don't
think they deserve. I thought Arsenal were the better team.
No. Listen. You
had chances and you had chances.
No, what you don't realize is Jose's gameplay was sick. Made you man feel like you were playing the best game of your lives.
Hold on. What do you mean sick? You don't like his gameplay, so don't go on about Jose the genius all of a sudden. Because the past month you've been having a moment. So please, anyway, let's talk about the FA Cup, something that you're not in and you haven't won. So,
go talk about it.
What's there to talk about? We're going to lose. Okay, let's just be honest. No,
is there any way you could beat City? Is there any way?
Of course, there's a way. It's one game, isn't it? So of course, anything can happen. Do I believe in Arsenal? Normally, I'm very, very confident, but I'm going to be real today and say we're going to lose.
Fair enough.
How bad are you going to lose?
3-0. That's how bad we're going to lose.
Man has zero faith in his team.
It's not about zero faith. It's the fact that we've got to play Tottenham. We've just played Tottenham. You know what? Now we're about to play Liverpool, and now we've got Man City.
If you lose 3 games in a row, bruv, you can't be on this podcast anymore. That's the first thing. But the other thing I was going to say was...
Well, hold on. Why is the person laughing that hasn't won a trophy? Why are you laughing about...
Because I haven't lost 3 games in a row.
You have never won anything. So what are you doing?
I haven't lost 3 games in a row.
So when you played the City game, because they rested their players today, and you rested some of your players today as well. So, but the last game that you guys
rested 2 people.
Yeah, but the last game you played them, you guys were in the game until you had a player sent off.
You rested Aubameyang, fam.
Yeah.
Aubameyang.
I think we're not really playing for anything in the Premiership, are we? What are we going to finish? 8th?
Honest with you, I think it'll be closer than you think. I think it'll be closer than you think. I still think City will win, but I think it'll be closer. So before we. What would you have in your team that you would change? Would you change anything from your lineup from the previous game that you guys played?
Bring Ozil back.
Really?
I want to see Ozil. That's what I want.
Arsenal fans do this all the time. They want to see Ozil, then they don't want to see him. Then they want to see him, then they don't want to see him.
What do you mean Arsenal fans? I want to see Ozil. I've always wanted to see Ozil.
All right. Fair enough.
He's ready. He's been on Instagram.
He's ready every week.
He's ready. Of course
he's ready. It's not like he's been injured, bruv. He's been ready for loads.
I know that. Play him. Simple. Play him.
Okay. So that's the only change you make. And then you would bring Bellerin back and you would...
No. I don't want Bellerin. Even though he had a so-so game. He played actually all right against Tottenham. He played okay. He played pretty well, actually. But the 2 previous games, he was dead. So... Cedric's playing tonight. Let's see what Cedric does. Yeah, so...
Fair enough.
Was Cedric the entertainer, or...?
That's a doo-doo joke, just like your hat. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
So just to summarise, Arsenal are going to get beat.
So to summarize, he's not very confident at all.
You see what? You see what?
Where can just a quick question. Just a quick question, Ben.
Yeah?
Just
see what City did Liverpool. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to Arsenal. I'm saying.
Damn.
All right. So taking my point, moving on to the next semi-final, which is going to be a big game. Manchester United v Chelsea. Fuck's sake. The fourth time we're playing each other this season. So I'll let you start off first. How do you feel coming into this game? You just won a game, very, I would say ugly, but it's still, you got the important 3 points, which is what matters right now. How do you feel coming into this? How do you feel?
You won because of Giroud, an Arsenal player. You're welcome.
Stop acting desperate.
The things that Arsenal fans hang on to, man. Like, is your club back dead that you're hanging on to these? What is? Know, right? Thank you, Kemal. Thank you very much, man. I'm glad I gave you some happiness, brother.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, if you were to base it on the last times we met, then, you know, I should be feeling a little bit disjointed about everything. But
forget about
the one thing that I'm gonna.
So forget about the last time.
Yeah, of course. But we have. I mean, obviously, we have to also look at how we played. I mean, the solace that I can have right now is the fact that United have. Well, I think they're about 90% complete on their full team, which means now they're playing the football they want to play. Every time that we played United prior, they've hit us on the counter, and they've done that very, very well. So, you know, could we then try and fight them on similar planes? Maybe now we can probably implement a couple more tactics, who knows? But my thing is, as a Chelsea fan, I've seen what we've done when we stepped up against big teams. City, Liverpool, we stepped up in against Ajax in the Champions League. So we are capable, but at the same time...
But that's against teams that are attacking you. That's not against teams that are playing very strategically, like we're going to defend and we're going to counter. You know what I mean? That's teams.
Exactly.
There's space.
But I think United will come at us. I think you guys will attack, because in my opinion, you've got the team now. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a case where you were missing some pieces. You've got the team. So I do think that you're going to come at us, and so you should. I mean, if you look at our defense. I mean, if I was any attacking team, I would probably see if I can have a go, you know. But I think as well, Chelsea, we do have a tendency to step up. Yeah. So, you know, I'm banking on that. If we don't step up, it's going to be a very, very long day for us. Yeah. Very long day.
And would you have, from the previous game against Norwich, where you just scraped a 1-0 win, would you change anything in your lineup for this game?
Norwich is weird. Like, that team, they didn't really do much. I think Kepa didn't make a single save. No. You guys. So I mean, it's going to be very hard for me to say, right?
But my thing is, if you play like the way you played against Norwich, for example, I think we'll win. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You have to step it up from that.
And I mean, I think with Lampard, it seems that his top four, maybe we're going to see what his priorities are come Sunday, because, you know, I would have probably rested Willian. I probably would have rested Pulisic and started someone else, especially playing that caliber team, and rest him for Sunday. We're not too sure, because one of the main things I saw as well was there's a lot of tired legs on the pitch.
Same as well.
You know, so we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited.
He wants to win a cup. I think Frank Lampard wants to win a cup.
I think both will go.
So does Ollie.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a very good game. I think a lot of goals.
There's going to be goals, exactly. I think there's going to be goals, and I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be very strategic, though. I don't think it's as open as people think it's going to be. I think it's going to be. It could be boring. I mean, maybe not boring is not the right word, but it could be very conservative. I have a feeling we're going to see. But for me, from the United point of view, I'm actually kind of glad that we had the little slip up that we just did against Southampton, because it's not all, you know, happy and we're sailing and we're winning every game, because now they can have a little bit of fire up their bum, you know, and it wake them up. So I'm hoping that, you know, we have Palace before you guys. I'm hoping we get a result there. And then we can, no injuries or anything, and we can come at you full strength. I'm just worried because 3 games, we beat you 3 games this season. Like, I know Chelsea are going to do everything they can to not lose a 4th game against Man United.
Oh, for sure.
And that's what my concern is. My concern is they're going to give everything in this game not to lose a 4th game, because that's embarrassing to lose 4 games in one season.
No, for sure.
It's Wembley, isn't it? So anything can happen for a cup game. Wembley, it's going to be a
You know what I like about that? I like that Wembley is a big pitch, and for the fast players, oh my God, I want us to attack the likes of Rudiger and flipping Alonso, who's not very quick on that side, and it's gonna be an interesting game, man.
We're probably gonna have Dave and Reece James. I don't think Alonso is going to play unless there's you know what, it's gonna be, I'm interested because the same thing with us. I mean, we've got Pulisic, Barkley. It would be nice to see how they play with a bit more space, especially with Loftus-Cheek. He's got a few more games under his bag now. I think still not sharp enough, but I can see a spark there. So I'm excited. I think it will be an interesting. I mean, I hope that it's going to be very attacking. I hope that, both teams are going to go for it because, it's a cup.
Would I make any changes for United's lineup? I don't think so. I think we keep the same lineup that we've had, only unless there's people that are tired. Bruno looked very tired. Pogba looked very, very tired, as you can see in the last game, and he got taken off. So I'm just hoping that Greenwood is supposedly picked up a knock. So I would rest Greenwood against Palace, and then hopefully he's fit enough. Same with Shaw. Rest Shaw for Palace so that they're fit enough for...
So would you rest more players for the Premier League game?
No.
For Palace?
No. I would just rest the ones that have knocks. We still need points in the Premier League. We need to finish in that top 4. So, and Ollie said something amazing. He said, we're not even thinking about Sunday or whenever we're playing each other right now. He said, we're thinking about Palace. That's the first game. And I pick players based on that game. So that's amazing to see that because, Jose at United wasn't like that. He was resting players for the cup, and then you lose this game. And then I didn't like the management there. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a cracking game. May the best team win. That's all I can say.
Yeah, for sure.
From there, we'll go to the Premier League game. Spurs.
Are you doing predictions?
No, we'll do that at the end. The next game will go Spurs v Leicester. So big game, massive game, because for me,
come on Spurs.
I need Spurs to win this game, bro.
Come on Spurs, I need you.
Let us down. You cannot let us down.
Do you know what? I'm pretty looking forward to it. Kane's got 2 goals. I think
he might be injured though.
No, he's not. He's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's boosted him, and I think that's going to be good. I think it's good to see Jose with the same starting lineup from Arsenal win. Mm-hmm. That was quite good. He's keeping things consistent. So let's hope he doesn't make too many changes for that game. Because if he doesn't, then I think we may have to do the same thing, just grind out results. The problem is, I don't think we can do the same style of player with Leicester. Mm-hmm. I don't think we can sit back and watch Leicester. So
we'll have a field day if you do that.
Yeah, they've got a lot of quick players that can run in behind that we might not be able to do with very well.
No, but to be honest with you, I feel like, you guys winning against Arsenal, massive result for you, and then winning again today against Newcastle. I mean, that's back-to-back. That's going to do a lot of wonders for confidence for the players. And I think going into the game, Leicester are not exactly amazing right now. And I feel like Tottenham could overturn them, man. I feel like Tottenham could get
Leicester just had a big win as well, though. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Leicester won.
No, they got beat 4-1.
Oh, they lost 4-1.
They lost 4-1.
Yeah, they got a man sent up. That's another thing. So Soyuncu won't play, will he? Because he's got
he's banned for 3 games.
So that's quite good.
Soyuncu won't play.
Yeah, so we've got a big chance to win it. We need to win it because if we're trying to get Europa League, we need to win it. And now you look at you smiling, fam. Yes, we're doing you a favor, bro. Listen.
You're only doing us a favor if you actually win.
Come on.
Exactly. That's what's going to happen. So you might best support us. Don't start cussing.
I would never put all my eggs in a basket if it was down to Tottenham. Just saying.
Sure thing. Yeah, that's why you lost 2-1.
Another thing. Who's finishing higher, Arsenal and Spurs this season? Like, what the hell is going on?
They're 5 points behind already. After playing us, they're 5 points behind. And do you think you're going to get points now?
Arsenal is terrible, man. I'm sorry, Kemal. You guys are terrible.
Arsenal are the deadest team in London.
Do you remember?
Get my £5 ready.
Crystal Palace is better than Arsenal, bruv.
But do you remember at the beginning of the season, Arsenal fans were so gassed.
But wait to see what Pepe does, man. Pepe's the one. Pepe's the one, mate.
That's so funny. Okay.
And then he dribbled past Van Dijk, and everyone was like, dribble past Van Dijk.
Then
you're still 10th.
It's quite difficult supporting Arsenal. I'm not going to lie. You know what's the most jokes that this joke club done? sent out a reminder for me to become to renew my membership, my silver membership.
They know that they're going to get it.
But they just wanted more money. Oh, of course, I sent it to them straight away. You know, as soon as it come, I sent it.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to get it.
Like me.
Plus the 2 tops.
You guys are mugs
as well.
Plus the 2 tops. Let me explain why. 15, 16 years it took me to become a silver membership. If I don't sign up, I'm at the back.
What are you signing up for, bro? 15, 16 years ago, you were doing something. You ain't doing anything now. What are you signing up for?
I still got to support this joke club.
Wow,
The reason I wore this top because I'm hoping we play like this.
Stress kills, bruv. Just
Back
let
in
you
the
know.
day.
Going back to Ben, just to finish up with his the Spurs Leicester game. With Spurs, would you change anything in your lineup, or would you keep it the same way as he's done for consistency?
I'd like it to be the same. Okay. But if he was going to change, I'd like to see Ndombele come on. And I think he'll probably be good to come on for Winks.
Yep.
Give Winks a rest. I'd like to see Lamela start. He did really well when he came on second half today.
And set up the goal.
Well,
he done majority of the work, isn't he?
He's the perfect player to have when we want to do a counter-attack because he can drive the ball forward. He's quite all right at holding play, actually. And the pace he's got is quite decent. So I'd like to,
Lamela.
Yeah, he's pretty fluent.
So I'd like to see him.
I've never been a big fan of his, but to be honest, I see why people like him.
Yeah.
Got flair.
So I could see him starting instead of Mora, just because Mora took a knock a little bit early in the game. So
okay.
So, but yeah, go. You know what? Shout out to Aurier. Man still stayed and played after what happened to his brother. You know what I mean?
Respect to him.
Sad times, but man still put football first. So yeah.
You still cussed him in the group though.
I saw that. I saw that. I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't going to say anything. Here's what I will say. Arsenal are doo-doo. Like, can we clarify that right now before we go any further?
Dead.
I clarify that
because Kemal was talking loads.
No. I co-sign 100%.
Okay, cool.
Look how quiet he is, bro. He's hurt, fam.
Everything about that team is dead.
What do you mean you co-sign it? Like, OS, who are you about you co-signing?
I'm co-signing. That's who I am. I'm co-signing. Ben, do you co-sign?
OS is the president, bro.
Let me tell you something.
He co-signed
always Brehz.
Certified.
That's who I am. That's who I am, Kemal. We can't hear you. That's who I am.
Hey.
It's incredible how everybody just has so much hate towards.
Oh man, hate is the wrong word, brother.
North London is white. North London is white. It's been a hot minute since blood was spilled.
All right, guys. Let's move on. So before we get to the predictions of all the games that are coming up, first of all, please, can you guys, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, very, very important. So make sure you do that.
Subscribe, like, comment if you think Arsenal shit.
Make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Just do it. It takes 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Look, just stop right now. Go to the like thing.
Yeah, man.
Easy peasy.
Real talk.
So predictions time, quick fire, right? Not spending hours on talking about the result, quick fire. So we're gonna do FA Cup first. Arsenal v Manchester City. Kemal?
Why are you coming to me? Go to the other Brehz first, man. Don't leave me alone.
All right, cool. Okay, let's go to Kadus first.
He's vexed.
2-0 City.
Hater.
2-0 City.
Fam, how are we hating when you thought it was 3-0?
I know. A bit mad what he just said, but anyway. What are you saying, Ben?
I said same thing, 2-0 City.
Hater.
Bruv, shut your mouth, bruv. Like, you got anything better? You said 3-0 City, bruv.
I'm trying to find my results. I just had it here in front of me. But let's say...
I can tell you what you said. You said 3-1. I found it.
3-1 City. I said 3-1 City. Come on, what do you say?
Hater.
What do you say?
Arsenal 0, Manchester City 3.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go to the next game. Manchester United v Chelsea. Come on, you go first.
Manchester United 3, Chelsea 2.
Wow. Okay, Ben?
Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1.
Wow. Okay. Kadus?
Chelsea 2, United 1. I'm throwing my balls on the wall here, mate. I don't even know if that's a phrase.
I don't know if it's a phrase, but I understand what you mean. I'm gonna say.
At least you did. Kemal Kemal didn't. He
I'm
kept
going to
us
say,
both.
yeah, Manchester United 2, Chelsea 2. I think full time is going to be 2-2, and I think it's going to go to full time.
That's interesting.
So that's what I'm going to say. So let's go to the next games. Norwich.
What issues?
Yeah, but he's not here, so it's okay. We got it anyway. So let's go to Norwich v Burnley. I'm going to say 1-0 Burnley. Kemal.
2-0 Burnley.
Okay. Ben.
2-0 Burnley as well.
Okay, Kadus.
2-0 Burnley.
Wow, okay. Next game, Bournemouth versus Southampton. I'm going to say 2-1 Southampton. Kemal.
1-1 draw.
Okay, Ben.
I went 3-2 Southampton.
Okay. Kadus.
2-0 Southampton.
Okay. Next game, Tottenham v Leicester. I said 2-1 Tottenham. Kemal.
2-1 Leicester.
Jeez, no way. I hope not. Ben.
2-1 Spurs. Bear in mind who's winning this already. Joke break, Kemal.
Yeah. Kadus.
1-1. Right? 1-1. It's a draw.
1-1. Damn.
I hope Spurs win there. I hope
Yeah,
Spurs
same
win.
here. Next game, Monday games. Brighton v Newcastle. It's going to be a score draw for me, 1-1. How about you, Kemal?
1-0 Newcastle.
Okay. Ben?
I went 2-0 Newcastle.
Okay. Kadus?
1-0 Brighton. Is Maximilian, whatever his name is he still playing?
St. Maximin, yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
still
was actually
is
quite
he injured?
sick today.
Okay, cool.
Man said Maximilian, you know, he went back to the Gladiator movie. That's crazy.
Maximilius.
Okay, let's go. Next game, Sheffield United v Everton. Big game. I say 3-1 Sheffield United. What do you say, Kemal?
2-0 Sheffield United.
Okay. Ben?
Yeah, I went for 2-0 Sheffield United.
Okay.
Everton ain't scoring nothing, bro.
That's true, actually. Kadus?
Yeah, I said 2-1, but I should have said 2-0 Sheffield, but 2-1 Sheffield United.
Okay. And then the last result, Wolves v Crystal Palace. Again, I hope Wolves win so that they can keep the pressure on that full spot, because then when you play them in the final game with Chelsea, I want them to play for something. I'm going to say 2-1 Wolves. What do you say, Kemal?
2-0 Wolves.
Okay. Ben?
I went 2-1 Wolves. I think
Okay.
Palace will get a goal.
And Kadus?
1-0 Wolves.
Okay, perfect. So there you have it. That's all the results. Let us know if you agree with all of these results. We'll bring you the weekday results next, after the next episode is coming up. So let us know what you think. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Please put it in the comments below. We would love to hear what you think. We're going to come back with more. It's very, very important that you keep engaged with this and you let us know your opinions as well. And maybe you will come on in this show as well one day. So
Can you let them know who's winning this so far, please?
So far, the predictions, we have Ben that's on the top right now, that's actually running away with this right now.
You know, I'm not happy with myself. I'm
I'm at the bottom.
Arsenal are going to win. Arsenal going to win against Man City. Arsenal will beat them. That's what's going to happen. Nah, because I've been sitting here thinking that I'm a joke, bro. That I'm
Hey,
not.
mute this brother. Mute him,
Arsenal going to win.
please.
Arsenal going to win.
On that note,
Arsenal going to the final.